Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadebhyo Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम ये मे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां कृपया योग वेदांत दर्शन साधनेन आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यादि शक्त्यादि प्राप्ति शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापने दिग्विजयार्थं श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शन आचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम श्री हम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिल महर्षे नमः। ओम कपिल महर्षे नमः। ओम कपिल महर्षि। ओम पतंजलि महर्षे नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षे नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षे नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षे नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षे नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। Now, तथा श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्र तृतीय पादम विभूति पादम. Chant the sutras studied, 8 of them once only. Om deshabandha chittasya dharana tatra pratyaya ekatanata dhyanam tadeva arthamatra nirvasam swarupa shunyam iva samadhi त्रयम् एकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः त्रयम् अन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः तदपि बहिरङ्गं निर्बीजस्य. So bahiranga sadhanas of yama niyama asana pranayama pratyahara, making us capable to do the antaranga sadhana of dharana dhyana samadhi. Put together is called samyama. This samyama has to be used for different bhumis. 3 bhumis are eliminating negative, inculcating positive, and for the actual realization of the true actual self. In this third use of this samyama chitta, technically that is used for the sampragnata samadhi. Okay. Sampragnata samadhi is an intermediate stage, not final. Final is asampragnata samadhi, asampragnata yoga, vritti nirodha, along with samskaras, then swarupa pratishta kaivalya sthiti. That is our goal. So, from this main goal of Nirbija Samadhi Drushti, this Samyama also is the lower sadhana only, Bahiranga sadhana only. Because in Samyama, we are doing the Vritti Niyantrana, Deshakala Vastu Drushtya. But still the Vrittis are there. Our goal is Vritti Nirodha, not Vritti maintenance. Therefore, even though it's a very laudable stage, Samyama, compared to the Bahiranga sadhana, as well as qualification for the Sampragnata Samadhi, yet don't consider it as ultimate. That is the hint Sutrakara, Bhashyakara are giving us. Do it like Yama, great sadhana, but not ultimate. We have to do Niyama also. Great, but not ultimate. We have to do the Asana, Pranayama, and Pratyahara. Areva, all the five you could do. Great, great, but not ultimate. Start doing Dharana. Okay, Dharana, not sufficient. Dhyana, not sufficient. Samadhi. This is to be held on to. है ना? The samyam of the chitta is in my control. चित्त संयम हो गया है. संयम is technical word, पारिभाषिक शब्द. This is पूर्वेभ्यः अंतरंगम. From the other five compared, it's antaranga means internal, deeper and higher. But for the nirbija, it is only bahiranga. Tadapi bahirangam nirbijasya. So, therefore, always remember the subsequent sutras are dealing with this subject very deeply. Which calls for सेट नहीं हो रहा. How much ever I am controlling my chitta vrittis with the technique of dharana dhyana samadhi, and I got a mastery of it. Then with this samyama, how much ever I am doing sampragnata samadhi, and I am also in that sthiti samadhi. Remember, it is only effortful bringing of the chitta to the samadhi sthiti. Remember, listen carefully the next sentence. And yet, the bijas are there inside again for chitta to project vrittis when the samadhi abhyasa we have withdrawn from. Like while doing puja, the mind is like a pujari doing. But once you come out of puja room, there is no pujari, you are samsari. Same way, samadhi abhyasa kala, one may achieve samadhi. That doesn't assure that it is permanent because the bijas are there. Our goal is what? From that side, if we see, nirbija. The bijas are removed. बीज है तो ही स्प्राउट होता है. When there no bija, no vrutti is happening in the chitta. तो चित्त वृत्ति बीज निर्मूलन द्वारा चित्त वृत्ति निरोधो is our goal. So that at any time we are one with the self, and yet use the chitta again with the vrittis as per requirement, not under the compulsion of the bijas. Now chitta vrittis are coming because of there are bijas called as samskara or vasana. We are identifying with them and suffering, forgetting our essential self. In the Samprajnata Samadhis, what is done is that restlessness, that uncontrolled birth of the vrittis and identifying with them is arrested. That we are becoming aware of the vritti movement and we are holding them with regard to Desha Kala Vastu. Doesn't mean the bijas have gone away completely. But then this is the process when we keep on doing for months together, years together, lives together, along with the subsequent steps of Viveka Khyati, Paravairagya, new bijas will not be forming, Vritti Nirodha Abhyasa is happening. The bijas which are already there, they get roasted or eliminated. In that way, behind the chitta, the bijas, for pushing the chitta to project the vrittis, has to be removed. That happens only at the Asampragnata Yoga. That is done after the Paravairagya. That is done after Viveka Khyati. Viveka Khyati is born through Sampragnata Samadhi. Sampragnata Samadhi is achieved through Samyama Chitta. Samyama is done by Antaranga Sadhana. Without Bahiranga, it won't happen. Sequence Bahiranga Sadhana, Antaranga Sadhana, Samyama Chitta, Sampragnata Samadhi, leading to Viveka Khyati, using Viveka Khyati के बाद using the Paravairagya. In that Paravairagya sthiti, Viveka Khyati sthiti, when the Vrutthis are not valued or given importance, then the Vrutthis repeating and becoming strong vasanas or bijas, that goes away. At the same time, once the bija has expressed as the Vrutti, because he is not attended to, that bija goes away. Like that, any number of bijas that are there, when they are coming at the Vrutti level, because of the Viveka Khyati and Paravairagya. Viveka Khyati mein I am Purusha, they are Vruttis seen by me. Paravairagya is to any type of Vritti we have not given value. So from the Bijas, Vrittis are coming now also. But we identify the Vritti because of it, it is becoming again Bija. This is a samsara sthiti. But after Sampragnata Samadhi, where our arrival and departure of vrittis we have mastered, controlled or learned to observe it, Viveka Khyati when it is born, when it is added with Paravairagya, I am not interested in anything other than the self. Bijas coming as vrittis, we are not attending, they are going. Coming as vrittis, not attending, going. In this way, बीज का दग्धता होता रहता है, coming. The moment बीज are getting reduced, the vrittis can get reduced. So finally, when the nirbija ho gaya, nirvritti. That is called asampragnata samadhi. In that, chitta is seen without the samskara behind, without the chitta taking shape of vrittis. Chitta is like water. Vritti is like the waves in the water. Samskaras, bijas are the disturbance from inside or outside of that water or the lake. Asampraga samadhi कहते हैं उसको. But in that, who is the one who is watching all it? There is some conscious entity. Na? When we put our drushti on that conscious entity and discover that to be me, that is called asampragnata yoga. That is called as Swaruma Pratishta. That is called Kaivalya. Our clarity should be there regarding all this. Okay? So that is why from the inner goal of Nirbija Samadhi Sthiti, even this Samyama also is Bahiranga sadhana only. Tadapi Bahirangam Nirbijasya. In Vedanta, we attend to conscious self. In our deep attending to conscious self As a Sakshi Chaitanya, other things we are not attending anyway, they go away. In the Yoga Shastra, the Chitta Vrutthis alone are attended along with their samskaras. Our job is to reduce them, reduce them. Once all of them are reduced, the self is revealed. तो वृत्ति चित्त निरोध से सेल्फ को जानना योग है, सेल्फ को जानते हुए वृत्ति निरोध करना वेदांत है. In both cases, pure self is reality. In Vedanta, in the ignorance of the reality, that ignorance Maya becomes the basis for the projection of the thing called as Chitta. And that ignorance technically has the three gunas. Therefore, Chitta also has got three gunas. In the Samya Avastha of the gunas of the Chitta, it is one with Prakriti. When that Samya Avastha gets disturbed, then Chitta gets disturbed by its own inherent three gunas. Then because of three gunas, the Kshipta, Moda, Vikshipta, etc. come. Basically because Rajotamo. Sattva se Ekagra Bhumi. That helps. That is another way of seeing. Okay. Now, sadhana trayasya samprajnata eva antarangatvam. न तो असंप्रज्ञातस्य निर्बीजतया तैः सह समान विषयत्व अभावात् तेषु चिरनिरुद्धेषु संप्रज्ञात परमकाष्ठा परनाम ज्ञान प्रसाद रूप परवैराग्य अनंतरम उत्पादाच्च इति आह तदेतदिति. That is what I said just now. What we chanted is explained. So, compared to lavishly living life, the sadhana is yoga, Ashtanga yoga. In that, the Ashtanga yoga, first 5 sadhanas, they are very powerful. But they are again Bahiranga. Compared to them, Chitta Vrutthis, control with regard to Deshakala Vastu Samyama, is Antaranga. Okay. This Antaranga sadhana of Samyama should be used for Samprajnata Samadhi. What is Samprajnata Samadhi? First, understand Samadhi. Dhi is Sama. That is the meaning of Vishamadhi. The Vishamata of the Dhi is any thoughts coming anytime, we are not even aware of them, and we are flown in our identity with that Vrutthis of the Dhi. क्षिप्त विक्षिप्त स्थिति कहते हैं उसको. थक गए तो वी गो इनटू द मूढ़ स्थिति. क्षिप्त विक्षिप्त मूढ़ स्थिति में रहना चित्त इज अवर नेचुरल वे ऑफ लिविंग, ए नॉन साधक. देयर धी इज नॉट इन समस्थिति. Now in the samprajnata samadhi sthiti, when the two aspects is samadhi is the is not that way, running in its own way without our control. It has brought to samasthiti and samyak prajna. We have the clarity of all the vrittis that are coming. We are aware of them. We may not be 100% controlling them, but कम से कम जानते हैं क्या वृत्तियां आ रहे जा रहे. अब वृत्ति आना, आइडेंटिफाई होना, भागना उसके साथ. But at the Samprajnata Samadhi Sthiti, we are aware of the, okay, Tamoguna Vritti is coming. I may get carried away by it, but I become aware of it. Rajoguna Vritti is coming, I am aware. Sattva Vritti is coming, I am aware. This Samyak Prakarshena Jnanam about the Chitta Vrittis. When I am getting that I am in Samprajnata Samadhi Sthiti. उसके लिए ये देश काल वस्तु साधना के द्वारा bringing the chitta into our control, called as samyama, is essential sadhana. Without this, for this, the Bahiranga sadhana is essential. Without Bahiranga, this cannot be achieved. So, up to this, what is the thought? Bahiranga sadhana is done, facilitating ourselves for Antaranga. Antaranga 3 sadhanas are done, called as samyama. Use that for Samprajnata Samadhi. यहाँ तक समझ लो. But Samprajnata Samadhi is not our goal. Our goal is Kaivalya Prapti. Kaivalya Prapti is Atmanubhuti. That will happen when for that Atman there is no Vrutti to identify with. But any Vrutti is there, Atman will identify. But as long as Bijas are there, the Vruttis will come. Therefore, when we reach to a Nirbija Sthiti, therefore there are no Vruttis. Therefore, there is no scope for the Atman to identify with them. Therefore, it will identify with its own self. That's called as Swarupa Pratishta, Kaivalya Prapti. Therefore, after to some extent achieving Sampargnata Samadhi, to that the next things are what? Uh, Viveka Khyati Janma, then Paravairagya application. Sampragnata Samadhi should lead to Viveka Khyati. Viveka Khyati is what? Purusha and Prakriti. They are two distinct things. Purusha is the knower, Prakriti is known. This knowledge birth is called Viveka Khyati. Even then, we will slip from being a Purusha, get identified with Prakriti because of the earlier habits or force. That is why we bring the Paravairagya. In our Paravairagya, in our layman's language, it is I want to remain as Purusha. I have nothing to do with any of the Prakriti. This Paravairagya, when it is continuously applied, see, the Sampragnata Samadhi, Viveka Khyati, Paravairagya applied. That continuous identifying with Prakriti by the Purusha gets reduced. Doesn't go away fully. As long as the bijas are there, so long. Okay. So through this practice, we are exhausting the bijas. And already we have the Apara Vairagya, earlier Vala, Dushta Anushravika Vishevitushna Vasikara Sanya. Therefore, new bijas are not forming. Through Apara Vairagya, new bija formation is stopped. Through Paira Vairagya, existing bijas are allowed to get exhausted. This is done when Sampragnata is achieved, Viveka Khyati is allowed to be born. In that I am Purusha is Prakriti, and Paravairagya is I want to remain as Purusha and not to do anything in the Prakriti. In that strong holding on ourselves in us, the Bijas come as Vrutthis, but you are not attending to them. They go on getting exhausted. अब आखिरी बीज भी चला गया. So then there is no Vritti Janma, there is no Purusha getting chance to identify with anything, then बेचारा अपने आप से तादात्म्य करेगा. That is called Kaivalya Prapti. That's moksha. And these are all practically to be done and experienced in us. For that, the Yoga Shastra Kara, our Patanjali ji, Bhashya Kara, Vyasa ji are doing their best to explain to us all these phenomena. Okay, now the next three sutras talk about a very important topic, very deep topic. What it is you have got samyama? Yes. Now this samyama when applied, okay, what is its parinama or effect on nirodha? What is its parinama effect on the samadhi? What is its effect or parinama on ekagrata? These three are discussed. थोड़ा trickish, टेक्निकल, डीपर रहेगा ये टॉपिक, लेकिन हम पढ़ेंगे उसको. सो संयम चित्त निरोध परिणाम, संयम चित्त समाधि परिणाम, संयम चित्त एकाग्र परिणाम. मतलब when the samyama is there, how it helps in the nirodhata of the vrittis. वृत्ति निरोध हो रहा है तभी जाकर असंपर्क समाधि हो रहा है. Isn't it? So what is its effect on it? How it is to be studied or understood or accomplished? These are the beautiful things that are seen from Sutra 9-10-11. I'll just chant the sutra today. Tomorrow, there is some Sambandha Mahashava, the sutra by व्यास जी एक लाइन का वो एक्सप्लेन करके सूत्र को भी एक्सप्लेन करके भाष्य के साथ फिर से हम उसको पढ़ेंगे. दिस व्हाट वी डू. आई एम चैंटिंग द 9th सूत्र. व्युत्थान निरोध संस्कारयोः अभिभव प्रादुर्भावौ निरोध क्षण चित्त अन्वयः निरोध परिणामः. देखो, व्युत्थान निरोध संस्कारयोः अभिभव प्रादुर्भवौ निरोध क्षण चित्त अन्वयः निरोध परिणामः. When we use the Sanyama Chitta for the accomplishment of Nirodha properly, how it helps us, to what extent that Sanyama Chitta helps us. So this is the meaning of Bhumishu Viniyoga. निरोध पाने के लिए निरोध ऑफ द चित्त वृत्तिस विनियोग ऑफ द संयम so to समाधि पाने के लिए using the संयम चित्त so to एकाग्रता पाने के लिए. So this is called nirodha parinama. If you see the 10th sutra, you can see it is said as कि नहीं 10th में 11th में समाधि परिणामः. Then we can see again next one 12th one एकाग्रता परिणामः. और एक भी कहते हैं धर्म अवस्था लक्षणा परिणाम. तो दिस संयम चित्ता कैन बी सो ब्यूटिफुली यूटिलाइज्ड as bahiranga sadhana for the antaranga achievements of these nirodha samadhi ekagrata ityadi of the chitta, and all of that is eliminating the prakriti maya other than the pure self from the vicinity, so that the pure self remains in its own recognition. That is me. There is a moksha sthiti. If that's not tried for, the chitta, vrittis, identify with them and living as a jiva with upadhi tadatmya, suffering in this world through karma, karma phala, all of that we just studied in our Vedanta class. Isn't it? Exactly in both classes of Shweta Sutra Sambandha Bhashya and this Yoga Darshan, same topic is going on. Little भाषा में फर्क है, but विषय वही है. And you and I have to be so regular in coming to class, studying if possible at home, to allow at least the information to come. Work on that information, it will become understanding. This was our introductory thought today. Listening to the knowledge, understanding the knowledge, accepting the knowledge, practicing it, experiencing it. Knowledge means we talked it as truth, listening to the truth, etc. in our introduction today. So may we continue, may our antakarana become purified enough by God's grace to grasp all these subtle truths. May we have the courage and guts to live those truths and experiencing the truth, let us be liberated from all the false. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.